it's Kelly Meyer, licensed and certified speech language pathologist, and welcome back to the Speedy Speech YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember to add a comment in the bottom about whether or not this video helped you and your little one, and also you can leave your video request down at the bottom, and that is how I know what video to make next. And so just based on you guys' comments after this video, my next video should be how to get your child to interact and play with other children. So make sure you don't miss out on that video. And a great way to make sure that you don't miss out is to hit the subscribe button, and you can also turn your notifications on by hitting the bell and turning those on. And then make sure to hit a thumbs up if, again, this helped you and your little one. And if you're a speech language pathologist, thank you for joining me. And if you're also another related professional like OT, PT, early interventionist, thanks again. It takes a team and it takes a village to help our little friends. And so I'm definitely just here to try to support you guys in any way that I can, especially during this COVID situation, and also providing some more resources. So based on y'all's requests, this is a speech sound hand cue video where I'm gonna go through all of the Speedy Speech sound hand cues, and make sure to check with your speech therapist to see which hand cues they are using. And if you haven't already, you can download 4 pages of all of my speech sound hand cues. And so literally, I just downloaded this. Guys, also, side note, there was an error on one of these. I had shoe for the CH sound and no one told me. Come on, guys. I'm like working 3 jobs. It's a one-person show over here. You gotta let me know. I actually just got an email after literally 500 people have downloaded this, and there was a giant error on it. So thank you to the person who let me know that there was definitely an error on there. It is corrected. And also, if this video is out, that means I have added 2 new speech sound hand cues onto this chart. So if you've already downloaded, you can download another one at speedyslp.com for free. And as well as on our Teachers Pay Teachers under Speedy Speech, Speedy SLP, and that is again for the speech sound hand cues that I'm gonna go through right now. Okay, so if you needed vowel cues, and remember, especially if your child has apraxia of speech, or if your child is just in the early stage of developing speech sounds, start with the vowels, because like I talked about before, if you're pointing at a puppy and your child's saying, pa, pa, you're gonna be like, what? What in the world? I don't know what they're saying, kid. But if your child's pointing at a puppy and they're saying uh-e, then you're gonna know that they're trying to say puppy. So again, vowels are key, and I do have a vowel video for you where I go through all of the different speech sounds and differentiate those for you guys, and I'll put that right here. Okay, so for today though, we're going to go ahead and go through all of the developmental speech sounds, including our 2 new ones. So I'm actually gonna start with our 2 new ones, and that way I make sure that I don't forget to go over these. So the first one is gonna be the H sound, like this. These are all visual. You can use it visually. You can verbally tell them what you're doing with their hands, and then you can also make it a tactile cue by helping them. So whenever I want a little friend to produce the H sound where we're blowing air out, like this, I'll be like, whoa, did you feel that? It's so hot. And then I might say, e, he, and I'll show them the 2 different sound cues so that they can join them together to make a word. And so again, you just want to blow the air out by exhaling. I like to make a fun noise, and also you can press on their little belly. I don't think you can see my stomach, but I'm just pressing on their stomach to remember it's like a cue to get them to blow the air out. So again, that's one of our new ones, the H sound. And then we also have W. And so these are gonna go right with the T and the D sound. It's gonna be about the 7th or 8th developmental sound that your child picks up on. And so again, we have wee, like if I'm swinging, I might go woo, wee. And you can always help your little friends with their little lips. Make sure you grab them and pull them out. So that is the hand cue for H and W. And then now I'm just gonna go right down the list. And so starting with what's developmentally appropriate here, meaning that your child should master these sounds in order first. And so the first sound is the M sound right here. Like mama. And I'll try to use the words here so I can show you. So for M, like that, your hand is just, it's vibrating on the back of your hand. And so that's a fun, Did you feel it tickle? Ready? You try. Turn your voice on. That's yummy. That's what I usually do to teach the M sound. Okay, after your child has M, you can teach P. I love P, like, you wanna do bubbles? Ready? and I'm just reminding them to close their lips and then blowing air out like an explosion. So that's why I'm doing this with my hand. So we have M, M, and P. And then the next developmental sound, and we'll close out our bilabials, meaning that all of these sounds are made with the lips together. And that is B, 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 like baby, like that. So for the word baby, that's a great one. Baby, you're almost like blowing a kiss. I like to do bye, bye. And I like to show them I'm waving bye. I'm using that gesture to teach the correlation between the word, and also I'm using the Speedy Speech sound hand cue to get them to imitate that sound. And remember, if you're not a speech language pathologist, there are 26 alphabet letters and there are 44 speech sounds. So I get this all the time. Make sure that you are using what it sounds like. So for example, the word cage is actually what we would consider a K sound, even though it's spelled with a C. And then we have the long A, and then it's actually a J sound, so cage, even though it's spelled C-A-G-E. And so don't go by the spelling, only go by the sound. So if you don't know what it sounds like, say it out loud yourself and then write it down exactly how it sounds so that you will know which speech sound hand cue to use and not just base it on spelling. So that's a quick tip for parents. Okay, after we have M, P, B, then we can do our H and our W, and then we can do our T, 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 like top. Oh, do you want to go up, top? So I'm just touching my nose, t, 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 and it reminds the tongue to touch the top of the mouth and come right off, top. And I'm adding there a P on there. Okay, and then after T, remember, same sound. I have a video on T and D if you want to learn how to teach your child T and D sounds. The T and the D are actually made in the same place of the mouth. It's actually the same sound, but one is voice off, t, T, where your vocal cords do not vibrate, and then D, very, very similar, and your voice is on for that one. So this one, I'm just gonna touch my vocal cords, so dad. Ooh, mom, dad, like that, where your voice is on, and I'm touching my vocal cords to remind our little friends to turn their voice on. Okay, F. I also have a video on F if you haven't seen that. Okay, so that's always a fun one like this. You blow the air out. It's almost like a fake mustache. And I tell the kids to try to blow the mustache off. So sometimes I'll draw a mustache on my finger and then hold it up here and blow the air out. So we have rabbit teeth, and then I leave a little gap and I blow the air out, try to blow up my mustache. So that is F. Then we have the SH sound, and that's where our lips are coming forward. And if your S is sounding like this, even with your lips coming forward, you need to pull your tongue back and push it down a little bit. So I really have a lot of tongue control, pulling my tongue down like this. I also have an SH and CH video if you need that. So shoo would be the word there. Ooh, right? For little ooh sound, it's actually the U sound there. Okay, next we have ch. This is where my error was, so thank you for telling me. So it is choo choo, and that's our choo choo sound. This reminds the tongue to go up, 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 chew, and then pull it down. Sometimes I like to say that it's exploding off the top of the mouth because we have to pull it down very quickly to make that chew sound. So choo choo, shoo. Those are two different sounds right there. Both digraphs. And then moving on to our next developmentally appropriate sound, we have G. So I like to drink chocolate milk. Do you like chocolate milk? You do? This is how I drink my chocolate milk. I go, gug, 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 gug. First of all, you don't have to do that, but that's just usually the way I do it. I like to tip my head up and back. It reminds the tongue to drop to the back of the mouth, helps lift it up a little bit naturally with gravity here when I'm tipping my head up, pulling my chin backwards. So I get my chocolate milk and I go, gug, 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 gug. And you could say, go. And you could do your big O sound there. So I'm going to do my g plus O. So the word is go, like that. G, 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 g. All right, so that's our G. G and K, same sound. So again, I'm going to pick my tongue up and back, but remember, voice is off for this one. So this is just going to remind me to pick my chin up. So for this one, it's key. So this also can be for the C whenever you see a C. So cup. So the word is cup. It would be cup, like that. So I do my k, k, k. That's our K sound. That's our K speech sound. You're just picking your chin up. It's different from the G where your voice is on, but you're still picking your chin up. Okay, and then we are into the vowels. I do have a video where I went through all of the vowels, so I will put that right here. And also we will start with the easiest one. And I always try to get parents to do this. My favorite way to do it is like this. And I like to swing the baby in the arms. So I'm like 1, 2, and then their face is right here. So you're already in very close proximity. And I'm gonna draw attention to my lips like this. And I'm gonna do a big E, because whenever you're doing a big, pretty smile, our tongue automatically flattens out. And that's what really needs to happen for E, is your tongue needs to be nice and tight and flat across. And so that's a great way. So here it is, it's E, as in me, right? The next one is a long O. I already did this one. Go. Oh, no. Like that. So big O, big lips, big lips. Let me see how big your lips can get ready. Oh, good job. Okay. And then we have A. So we literally make the A. So A, but remember it's a digraph, meaning that there are two sounds together for a vowel. So we have A, like that. So it's our A plus our E. As in, yay! And then the next one we have is I. So that one's very, very similar. So we're just opening our mouth regularly. So ah plus E. So it's I, like this. So I, as in, hi, like that. So it's actually 3 different sounds, the digraph for the 2, the diphthong for the 2 vowels, and then plus the regular phoneme sound there for the H. Okay, next we have long U, which I already did. U, as in moo. What does the cow say? Moo, right? It's the long U sound. Love that one. That's my next one that I usually recommend after E. Who wants cookie? Oh, you? Okay. You get cookie. And then we have short A, and these are just sign approximations. If you want to use ASL, that's totally fine. I usually just do something very similar to that, like A for A, and then we have E, and then we have I, and then we have the O, dog, dog, g. So you could do dog, d. And this is great for kids that have apraxia of speech, where you're trying to get them to combine those speech sounds to make a word. That's definitely where I recommend speech sound hand cues, because it's a visual, verbal, tactile reminder, and the most maximum cueing that you can give a child to help them produce that sound. We're also a lot of times helping those articulators actually form whatever shape that they need to form in order to produce that sound. Again, I'm Kelly Meyer. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can check out my website at speedyslp.com for even more free resources for you guys. Also, I have tons of other videos. Make sure to like this video. Put your comment down below with another video idea, and also don't forget to subscribe. So I will see you guys next time. Oh! Also, I put a lot of things on Instagram, so you can find me on Instagram at Speedy Speech and on Facebook at Speedy Speech Path. Okay, guys, see you next time.